Hey, welcome back to the next episode of Daily Dose Podcast. Hope everything's going well. Hope everyone's starting their new year off great. And thank you for subscribing. The more the merrier. So if you like these videos or any video that you find, that you can relate to, like it, share it, subscribe, tell more people about it. It's truly appreciated. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into things, and I want to talk to you guys about why people always think that the good guy finishes last. Good people are a scarcity in this society because everybody's thinking about themselves. There's a lot of selfish people out here, but I can say that I try to be the best person that I am, which I know my qualities. It took me a long time to see my qualities and what I present to people up front, whether it's a friend, whether it's relationship, whether it's anything in between. With that being said, I had to start listening to people when they told me that you can't always show the goodness in you to everyone. Not everyone will understand it. Not everyone will be able to reciprocate it. Not everyone will be able to handle it. We come with a lot of responsibility. A lot of responsibility comes with dating or knowing a good person, a genuinely good person who cares about everyone else's needs above their own and make sure everyone in their circle or in their families, friends, communities, all of that, make sure they feel their presence, that their presence is there and their presence is genuine. And you do the best to pull out the good in people, because you see it, sometimes some people need a little dusting off. But good people got to understand that everybody don't need dusting off. Some people got to dust themselves off. And I had to understand that. And it's okay. It's okay feeling like I never let anything that I've been through change being a good person. I've never let that affect the next person that I may encounter or come into, because just because you're watering a plant and it ain't growing, and sometimes you gotta step away and start over, water some new seeds, and you don't see the aspects of it, why would you change your growing nature? Why would you change your investing nature? Why would you change the type of person that you are? You just start a new route, plant different seeds, get different samples, you do your investigations, your reading, and you get your technique together and everything, and then your garden will grow, or whatever you're planting will grow. I truly believe that. And that's what I do with people I encounter. Because if I allow you in my life, first of all, because I'm very picky choosy over who I allow in my life. But if I allow you in my life, it's because I see purpose in you, or I see that sometimes you need the people to invest in you. Sometimes you need a person that's gonna sit there and say, I know what the outside world may see. I know what you could get judged for. I know that you're not perfect and no one's expecting you to. But as long as if I'm putting in you and you can grow from that and we can grow, and it can be beautiful trees and fruits and all of that good stuff that comes with planting gardens, and okay, that's the good part of being a good person, So I don't think we finish last. I just think that it takes a lot for us to strive for in not becoming like society. And when I say that, it's not changing your good nature. It takes a lot. And once you're done being tested and seeing that, hey, after everything has been thrown at you, after you've been in boxing match after boxing match by yourself, getting beat out and everything, are you still a good person at heart? And then your blessings come. Because you knew it was just, you weren't doing it for the aspects of what you get back in life or what you will get back from the other people that you've invested into. You did it because that's your nature. That's who you genuinely are. We good people see the puzzle pieces in other people and try to, go in and collect them, looking under the sofa for extra puzzle pieces. I found it. Here you go. Let's make you whole so that this can work, so that anything, so we can grow, so we can fix the problem. Good people always want to fix the problem. But I had to learn this, if I didn't create the problem, it's okay for me to attempt to fix it if I think that it's okay enough to put my effort in. But if I didn't break it and it's just refusing to be solved or refusing to be fixed or refusing to be glued back together, then you walk away. You take them little puzzle pieces, you put them in the trash, walk away. Go get a brand new puzzle box and you start over with people who are willing to help put those pieces there, to help clear up those pieces, to help go dust off the old ones and put them back and piece themselves back together. A lot of people don't want to do that because a lot of people are comfortable and a lot of people don't like coming out of their comfortable zone. And good people sometimes are the ones who have to come out of their comfortable zone because they want you to feel like they're there for you. They do. And that's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow, being a good person and being vulnerable to people who accept it, use it, mislead it, misguide it, and just use them because everybody likes something that's good. Everybody likes something that's good. And good people, 9 times out of 10, don't require the utmost. We don't require materialistic things. A lot of time we require time, energy, reassurance, effort, consistency, and things like that. And a lot of people can't do that because a lot of people may fake like they can do it up front, but when they see that it's genuinely changing and have to be up on their game, no, a lot of people bow out. It's too hard. It's too much responsibility. But a good person is not a responsibility. It's just who they are. So it's not a struggle for them to be there every day, to be open, to be nurturing, to be loving, to be your strength, to be your peace, to be all of that. That's genuinely who they are. So it's not a fight as much as it is for when a good person meets someone who is not intentionally bad, but someone who intentionally probably doesn't know the proper way of loving or the proper way of healing and going about things. That's my view on it. But good people try to make people see the good in themselves and say, hey, you know, if I love you more or I give more love and more effort, they'll see my worth and then they'll want to get better themselves. People don't want to be better themselves. A lot of people are just comfortable. They're comfortable in what has been working for them. Because what has been working with them doesn't require all of those things. It doesn't require them to be present all the time. Like a good person is present all the time. That's why it's a mismatch. That's why it's I'm consistent with how I give you appreciation or how I think about you throughout the day or how I may affect or what you said or making sure I'm listening and making sure I'm, not creating any problems and nagging and doing all of that. And the other person is not the good person is just like, well, I'm not used to that. That's a lot of responsibility because now I got to give that to you. I don't know how to give that to you because I've been so used to not having to give it to anybody. Or people just, not being serious as a good person is serious. And that's all it comes down to. Good people are serious and other people can fake the funk for only so long. They can fake the persona for only so long as being a good person. Then the true selves don't come out because it's pressure being with a good person. A good woman, a good man is pressure because it makes you look at yourself. And it makes you see that, hey, maybe I do need to mature. Maybe I do need to grow up. And a lot of people don't want to grow up. A lot of people want to keep doing the comfortable things that has been getting them by for years. And it's hard changing people's patterns. It's hard trying to make people see the lottery ticket that you are, It is what it is. But you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with that. Good people, majority of the time, require the bare minimum. I think that's why it gets confused on when a lot of good people get in relationships and they're constantly there. It's because, we don't require a lot. We require more so of words, affection, time, reassurance, that quality, the quality time, what it takes to be with a person and to get to know a person, to accurately get to know a person. We require that. We don't require lavish things. We don't require that. We could be happy with a walk, talking, or picnic, little things like that. But, people tend to get comfortable with that too because we need appreciation. Do those things. It doesn't take much, so why won't you do the much? If it doesn't take much, why not do the much? And see how far you can grow with just doing what that person, you have to learn what makes that person happy. Sometimes it's not going out to movies or lavish dates or buying me this or buying me that. Sometimes it's just quality time with the person that we can talk, we can communicate, we can have those date nights and we could just sit, look at the stars, or we could just sit in the car and talk. You got to invest that time. That's what good people love. And it gets taken for granted because people feel like, well, you don't need this, you don't need that. Well, I don't have to do nothing. No. Stop giving good people the bare minimum knowing that, because their heart is there and they care and they'll accept it. No, they get tired of accepting. They get tired of feeling unappreciated. Sometimes good people are the ones that's doing it by themselves, are the ones that's, making sure the weight of the world isn't on their shoulders, let alone not on your shoulders. It feels good for you to come home and rub the feet. Bring him a rose. Rub his back. Rub his feet. Don't nag him about what's going on with. Rub his feet. Be his peace. Be her peace. But a lot of people don't know how to do that. Or they feel like, you know, I do it once a week or I do it once every 2 months. No, you have to be consistent. Good people need consistency. So that's why, you know, back to my title of it, you know, good people don't finish last. It just takes a lot to maintain being a good person and go through the tests and odds and misguided people, because we're not gonna say bad people, the misguided people in life that may use and abuse it, and at the end of the day still be that good person at heart. So we don't finish last, we just get our blessings later. Sometimes we have to go through a lot of lessons, a lot more lessons. That's what I'm gonna say. God, we have to go through a lot more lessons to be more grateful for when he does bless good people. It's not for nothing. I used to think being a good person was, you know, why can't I be like everybody else? Forget this crap, it hurt. Yes, it does hurt. But it's not for nothing. I choose to believe that it's all for something and it all will pay off. It all will pay off. And it comes with manifesting. It comes with staying positive. It comes with prayer. It comes with a lot of things. But it starts with you first. You got to change yourself to be a better person, to expect the best from people. And stop expecting that all people are bad. But stop ignoring so many red flags and people once you see that, hey, they ain't on the positive tip like you on the positive tip. I know you want to be a superhero. I know you can change the world. I know you can heal anything and anybody. But sometimes people need to heal themselves. You can show them how to heal. Be there long enough to show them, hey, these, you know, this ain't working. These are some flaws. Can we work on this or not? And if that person chooses not to, or if that person chooses to without you, or if that person chooses to, and be here and be there, you gotta choose yourself. Trust that the seeds that you planted will water it, and trust that sometimes you're not watering it for your tree, you're watering it for somebody else's tree. You were a messenger for somebody else to be that good person to, and for them to be good people together. Sometimes you gotta accept it. It hurts, yes, but your good person will come, because you gotta keep saying and keep believing that it's not for nothing. It's not for nothing. Tune in next time for the next video. You guys like, share, and subscribe, you know. Have a great week.